Hello. Has it started? Oh yeah, it started. Right, so what I've been doing to try and raise my profile a little bit, try and get me writing out there, I've been doing personalised poems for people that have been kind and good enough to share my YouTube channel. Because, you can't just send a load of messages to people randomly asking them to share your YouTube channel and not offer them anything back, can you? Well, I tried doing that and it didn't fucking work. So what I've decided is, anybody who shares my channel, I will write you a poem. And this is one of them that I've wrote about one of my friends. We weren't really friends in school, we actually hated each other. But they went and messaged me and went and said, oh, like, I'll write you, can you write me a poem? So I was like, all right then, sound. So this is one of my friends. He is now a newfound friend. He's called Luke Madden, and this is for you, kidder. Poor fucking Luke Madden. Boy, was he on a fucking bad un. Every fucking cunt's head he had been blagging. The lads were at their limit and restraining from giving him a right fucking paggering. He was hornier than a roid-ridden rabbit on Viagra, and this big fat spotty mess they called Big Brianna, his cock didn't care what he was seeing. Out of his kegs it was trying to flee him. It was quite worrying when this lardy cunt looked appealing. She stood in the kitchen eating a box of chicken, but all he wanted was her gob round his bell end and licking. She looked at him with a hungry grin as chicken grease dripped from her acne-covered chin. She turned around and spread her big bulging legs. He dropped his kegs and the fucking commenced. At it he went as the other fucking gents took turns with a sick bucket. They tried to deviate, but he wouldn't listen. And then there was a rumble, a gurgle and a grumble. Something was wrong, and before he knew it, she squirted shit all over his schlong. So yeah, that's one of them. And oh, I'll do another one, hang on. Because I know you only get to like upload so many videos for some reason onto your YouTube, or for some reason it's doing that to me. It's only letting me upload so many a day. So I'm gonna recite you another one. Just bear with me one momento. Just one squiggly wiggly wiggle. Right. Let's find another fucking rude one, shall we? Here we go. Right. I won't say which Phil this is, because I don't want to embarrass anyone, because I'm not a cunt. Well, I am a bit of a cunt, but I'm not that much of a cunt. So I'll just say the first name. Right, hang on, bear with me. Right, serve. Right, here we go. Right, he's ready. There was a young man from Billy, and although he shrugged off the rumours as silly, there were things going round about a fetish of which he was not proud. He said they were just being point-blank silly concerning suspicious things he liked to do with his willy. But he would never tell not no one, for he knew it full well would cause him hell and kick up a smell. He was also discreet as he did his supermarket sweep, and discreetly he purchased his sexy time treat. He wouldn't even go to bed and wank, just in case his neighbours heard him talking in his sleep, and like birds they sang. But one day he met his match in the form of Mitzi, who was far from being naive and ditzy. On the stool she sat oh so pretty, and she applied some purple lippy, and they flirted for nothing more than minutes of 60. And he was entranced by her sexy hips, and after a couple of bevy sips, they got in a taxi and talked for ages. They opened up about their sexual pages for what seemed like bloody ages. To his room they ran as he said, close your eyes, and she did for a while. But what happened next Mitzi could never have planned, and was not expecting such a sight in hand. Oh dear, she gasped as he came out in a pair of ladies' breeches, and she'd not seen out like that, not even at the pictures. Billingham Philly got out his willy, and what happened next had her bad silly. The young Philip poured on his cock a bottle of syrup. He was even dressed in a pair of Swedish stirrups. He asked Mitzi if she'd suck his cock and call him delicious, that she'd treat him like some Michelin star dishes. To which she responded, bursting out in stitches, it was a sight to see him in a sticky pair of ladies' breeches. Beetroot Red he offered to call her a taxi, and she calmed him down and said relaxy, 'cause my name's not really Mitzi, it's Danny, and I like honey pouring all over my fanny.